So I've seen this bit of a hot topic here, the Master Conquest Derealize. We're gonna go do a run, show the loadout we're using, and talk about just some tips and what I think and when I go through it here real quick. So the build we're using is kind of obvious as we're doing this solo. We could do it with other people if you want to, but I think there's scaling with it. I think, but it seems pretty easy with this build. This is the Stronghold build. Yes, don't let the ornament trick you. We're using, it is a free to play thing to do, Conquest, but we're using DLC stuff. Now, I don't really know if there's a replacement for the sword. Praxic Blade does seem to be the key thing with this build, so I'm not sure. You can find different builds, but there's that. So the loadout, real quick. You can use whatever you want here, doesn't really matter, but it's Praxic Blade and Strongholds. And the armor set, we have tech sec, which helps a lot with the bosses or the dread bosses, and I'm using Swordmaster to just do some exhaust, take less damage. And the artifact, most importantly, is sword combo. That's pretty much all you need, I'll be honest with you. And we're running the impact blade instead of using refraction or impact core. Refraction core, we're using impact. You could use refraction core if you want, and then we're using hyper blade. You could use upper hand as well instead, but I like the hyper blade more. And then for subclass, we're using a soul subclass. You could do just a basic one to go more into scorching and imp and igniting, but we're doing this because I like prismatic. This aspect, you don't have to use this one. You could use anything else. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna use this, but I could swap to this, but I'm using it for fragment slots, which is the same thing here. I don't know, but whatever. All right, that's pretty much it in terms of loadouts. Yeah. So I think the biggest thing with this mission is just practice. I think it's just knowing what to do, and you could do it on normal difficulty. Get the parkour right, get the placing, get the pacing of everything, and what to kill first and what to go for, which one we'll do. But I think just practice. I've done it solo already, and when I did it solo for the first time, the timer, it will run out. I would say mostly all the time. Mine ran out at the boss, start of the boss. So I would say that if you're running through this, you should be getting to that point, but you shouldn't be dying. I think maybe it isn't for me. I think it's intended that you're supposed to make it to the boss with no revives left. I think that makes it difficult. Having revives during the boss fight, I feel like just a doesn't make it that hard, but I understand though. Anyways, so we're gonna try to kill the ads here first before dealing with the tormentor. We're using the sniper rifle so that we can break these a bit easier, but aim sucks, so there's that. So sword combo really good against tormentors because, well, other than they can be suspended, it can also be disorientated forever. Well, unless you run out. I'm gonna die here. Yep. Okay. Classic. Oh, I got my sword. Well, my stronghold saved me there. Okay. I didn't know I had a proc. Also, sword is killing me. So it's just a little bit of a. Just keep doing damage until you can finish them off, and then you go to the next part. There's a champion that does spawn. I missed every single thing with it, which is actually quite impressive, or not impressive, I don't know. Whatever you think it is. Good thing about the Praxic Blade, it is intrinsic barrier, so Helps a lot in clearing that. I'm aware that shooting the purple orb will make it harder for it to hit me, but it's really annoying. That's interesting. Was it running like that? Oh, it's, yeah, disorientated. Alright. Not enough yet. Alright. So, now we're in the next part. Could super here, but supering kind of sucks, to be honest with you, in terms of the super. The only thing is solo just for ignitions. You could use Void if you want to use it with the other artifact mods, but as long as you're blocking, you should not be able to die. And you can use your sword or block, and then use your sword or light attacks to still get the healing from your strongholds, but also you can still damage to save time, such as I know the whole build is just using refraction core and then, you know, doing damage from that, but this, you'll survive. Not going anymore. Send it down. Block anything. So, Tech Suck does a lot of damage because it's a kinetic weapon, Praxic Blade, and then I'm pretty sure those enemies, you know, they have the hidden shields, like Stasis Shield or Strand Shields, always up. So it should do more damage, the Blade. Pretty sure that's how it works. Now, next part here, first encounter, the first boss, whatever you call it. It's tricky to manage, but it's just take a bit slow. Yes, the dire scions are annoying. That is not untrue, but you do have to play a bit slow, which we'll show a second there. So try to clear the ads and clear the champions first before doing damage to the boss. Because doing damage to the boss early on here, that will spawn the ads for the actual encounter mechanics. That's sick. What was that? The thing is that dying doesn't do much. Or it doesn't really affect us. But whatever. Anyways. Just be careful of falling off the map, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Alright, so now we're gonna kill sentinels, which should spawn here. Or on the other side, actually. But we'll come around. The wrong side. So these sentinels got arc shields, which don't matter when we're using tech soak. I can do that for some reason. Alright, so kill sentinels. Stagger ogre. So you can kill one ogre at least. And then I'll leave the other one alive for a bit. So these blight or these dire scions, your main thing is to just be on the move, but try to find a wall or something so you can hide and tank these hobgoblin. When you kill one, it spawns the hobgoblin thing, hobgoblin orbs. Now, when you dunk this stuff in, it's a good chance you might die. They are pretty, they hurt a lot. And if you do die of the buff, it resets it, so you gotta do it all over again. I like to stay behind like a wall, which helps a lot. Being open like this is a mistake, so we're gonna hide behind here for a little bit. And these orbs will go ahead and hit the orb, hit the wall, hit the floor. Hard ones are the Banes, obviously. There's Rage, Promotions. What are ones? Now I'm gonna start heading over here, as we have to go over here. You don't, I mean, yes and no. I mean, you can make the jump from this platform, but just so that you're already prepped to go, I would probably head over here, because the platforms do not block shots. They don't, these platforms, they do not, they're solid, but then also not solid to bullets, so you might die. You try to go there, so start making a way, head towards that. We have to go. Now we have the boss fight, which is very similar to the beginning here. Since we do a lot of damage, we chunk the boss with this blade. Alright, now it's the same thing as last time. We're gonna go ahead and do the sentinels. They are these captains, but they're not captains. They have arc shotguns and vandal. Hello. There shouldn't be much of a worry. A barrier. Okay. Be careful though, for sure. Alright. I know they're dead. And I'm gonna go ahead and kill one ogre. Ogre, the one ogre that's gonna be alive will just walk towards the boss. They don't do anything. The ogres are just giant minotaurs. Taken minotaurs. They don't do anything. So don't worry about them alive, or worry about them. I mean, there's that. I'm dead, but oh, I lied. Actually, I can't make it back. I can't make that back. Well, now I look like an idiot saying that. Well, yes and no. I mean, it's don't long next. They go to the boss, which are just useless after that. But hey, whatever. It's not like we did that much progress, anyways. So I'm gonna kill this one anyways, because I want to do that. All they do is just stomp and throw fire, which doesn't do much, in my opinion. Anyways. I would just try to move around, you know, behind these walls. No, I'm a big glitch right now because the platforms are. Oh no, I lied. I'm on the first phase. Oh, second phase. Never mind. I'm on wait. I don't have the buff. It can bug out and you will not see it sometimes, but it's possible for sure. That can happen. All right, I'm gonna go inside here now. Might die though. It's very bad spots I put myself in. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Amplified. The extra slide. Now, if you have Devour, yeah, if it's a little bit easier, but it's okay. Can't see tank shots. Okay. So heading over here, so you can prep yourself and get across. Alright. Last one. Heal up. You can get shot no matter what. And then the boss would do its thing. I think it was pretty cool, obviously, when this happened for the first time. A little bit of a 1v1 thing that happens here. I think it's pretty cool, obviously. 8 minutes in, not that bad. If I didn't die a bit faster, but it's okay. So normally you should want to have him attack you at least one time to get the buff. But you can still not come with ignition. Dead. So this thing is always the same, so it should.
I still can't get a good fix on you. Do what you have to
There you
do
go.
to break out. It's
Now this one you have to wait for it to
trust you.
do a timer. And you just you walk forward. And then just wait for this to go. Then you gotta wait for the whole thing to go back around. Yeah, this is like the only annoying part of this thing, because I redo it every single time, but you gotta proc the timer, so walk on it and then wait for it to go again. And then walk backwards and wait for the last one again. Just admire this game, this area, I guess. Let me look forward, walk backwards, and the chest spawns in.
Glad you got out of that one safe.
And fail the jump, the very first jump.
The dread or the big unknown. The Taken,
Now, if you're playing on any other class that's not Titan,
leadership. A will
you can
imposed on
probably skip this jump over here, but I can't make that jump, so
even if it's
I
not
don't
a
think I
bigger
can.
Taken, it could make a bigger Taken for them.
there's like
But the dread.
thunder crash, yeah.
The obvious answer is power, but
6 minutes in, isn't that bad? It's faster than normal, at least to me. I can go a bit. I usually get here about 5 minutes sometimes, but we got a little bit faster. Alright, so this, it just takes practice as long as you know the routes. Like I said, I mean, you can watch the video and know where I'm going, but I could also mess up as
that
well.
Taken energy you're headed toward, it's not flickering anymore. It was blinking in and out.
I'll
then
take
it
this
was
path, even though it's the
waxing
thing
and
that pushes
waning.
you out here, but it's go
Now
fast
it's just
enough.
there.
You want it through the ads, no matter what.
That's it. It's been getting stronger.
As they're annoying.
It's not just because you're closer.
It's gonna kill me. I know that for a fact. I saw like I was half health and I saw the taken orb thingy thing. The plates. And it's gonna kill me, but I spawned here anyways. As long as you don't have the revives, man. You have revives still. Should be. Anyways, one all the way to the right. And then we're gonna jump up, I'm pretty sure. That's the wrong way. I did the wrong way. But it's up, but I forgot where it was. I'm gonna die. Alright, anyways, where am I? Okay, spawn me back here. So, the one to the right. I think it's up, is it not? Or is it to the right? No, it is up. I just thought I could make this jump here. I can't. And then you go up here. Can't block those, but I still get Hyper Blades. And then across here. To the next area, you want to kill these Minotaurs. I'm about to die because thing. We'll take the one all the way to the right here. And you gotta look down. And this other area over here. And we're gonna go inside. I think it's this one? No. That one's deaf. It's this one. To the left. Look all the way down. There's that, and then you can't see the one up, or you can technically, but break that one early on if you want to. You don't want to do it from there, but then we'll head back out, and we're gonna go into orbs over here. And then we're gonna head inside here, and we're gonna head up. And we're gonna jump Down here, there's a thing that pushes you. Dodge that real quick. Then this path, it's very unorthodox. I don't think people take this path, but this is the way I usually do it. I know you go inside those tubes over there, but like this is how I do it. And the real way is different, I'm pretty sure, but this is the way I like to do it.
Don't go in half-cocked. Reload your weapons. Take stock of the area.
Half-cocked.
You know the drill. Come back alive. Whatever it takes.
I don't need to kill these guys. I don't need to kill these guys, but we do anyway. There we go. And we have 2 minutes and 4 seconds, but
This room's got hive magic all over
don't
it.
need. The timer's gonna run out anyways. So
Familiar.
interact.
Where are Eris's notes? Investigate whatever's in front of you while I do that.
Oh, the boss with the stronghold builds. As long as you proc restoration, you should be able to tank pretty much everything. Champions do spawn. They do spawn. Champions do spawn. Now, the gimmick of this part is that you're supposed to leave the area and attack from above, but with the stronghold builds, you should be able to tank it mostly, as long as you don't play too stupid. Of course, you know, but sure just able to just tank it. Make sure you're still proccing restoration. Watch your health bar. Very important. Watch your health bar. Orbs are a bit random, but ain't that bad. I would say a shot from something there. Ooh, what the? Okay. Stick. I still have the time. I still have time. It's not GG's yet. I still have time. You're fast enough. That hurts, bro. Alright, so champions will spawn now. We can deal with champions if we want to. Or you can ignore them. It's up to you as well. I have to kill them with right now. At least. Stun them. Seconds. Yeah, a little bit of break gets, but I might die before the time runs out. That'd be funny. Almost did. I'll run out. Now I gotta play for your life, obviously. All didn't break. It's a bit buggy, obviously, with reflecting the damage to it. I know that's the thing in general. So I have the final phase for the boss. Gotta kill a normal guy. Make sure you proc your buffs, restoration. You can tank the shots. Alright, and now that should be it. Now you head back outside. And that's the thing. We almost beat it in the timer, but took too long on the breaking the orbs at the end there. But it's doable with the timer. Solo at least. I didn't die a couple times. I died a couple times, but that's a couple seconds. Doable though. Not over yet though, but you should have not able to die. Just block. As long as you move, obviously. Short circuit. You can't die short circuiting, but of course it won't let you heal though. There you go. That is the run. That finishes the Conquest. Yeah, so good luck with that. Or I don't know why it gives me the panic response. I mean, I finished that a long time ago. It still gives it to me though. So that's it. That is the run. Because honestly, I find it useful, but I mean, something you can for sure do solo. With this build on Titan, at least, I don't really have any tips for Warlock or Hunter. I mean, Warlock, it's just, I think, just as long as you can get past the parkour, you can use, Warlock Buddy build, or you could use, I don't know, the Nothing Manacles Controversial Hold build, or for Hunter, people are using the new exotic, or I like Lucky Pants with Undisclosed Discourse, or Unstable Discourse. I don't pronounce. I don't remember the name of that, but I don't know. All the builds out there. Just all you do is just make sure get to the end of the boss and survive from the boss fight. And that's pretty much it. No, that's it. That's the video. Just a little bit of thing there.